Harry's Wife, Part 102.19. Trevor Engelson. The Past Returns. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. There are certain publications that can always be relied upon by Harry's wife in respect of being supine, lying there, sucking on the teat of PR dollars, perhaps wedging their tongues firmly up the backside of the relevant editor, that is also similarly with their tongue up the backside of Harry's wife. A beautiful image, I'm sure, has just been conjured up in your salacious minds. Harry's wife regularly uses the PR puff pieces, and there are numerous offenders. People.com, Cosmopolitan, Elle, Tatler, Harper's Bazaar, Town and Country, the Daily Mirror, and, of course, your favourite, Hello. Bridie Wilkins has been tasked with ensuring that 500 to 750 words are written about Harry's wife to ensure that she remains in the minds of the populace, that she's written about in favourable terms, so that people are reminded that she is such a wonderful and delightful person, that she's a fashion icon that is there to be emulated. Accordingly, what could it be that Hello has for us to ensure that the assertion of control is maintained over the readership and that all-important facade is managed? What will they do? Well, presumably they're going to look at what Harry's wife is up to at the moment. Interestingly, but unsurprisingly, very little. A couple of photographs that were released recently, see parts pass him, so Hello could perhaps write about that. But she's not on any kind of world tour with a band. She's not written any meaningful books. She hasn't come up with some new project that needs to be promoted. And at the moment, there don't appear to be any bandwagons that are rolling by that she can jump on and utilise. But she must ensure, for someone so private, that she remains spoken about. Of course, her narcissism writ large. So what does Bridie Wilkins do? What is a girl to do when she's tasked with finding the word count to do with Harry's wife when there's diddly squat to actually write about her? Well, of course, you go to the back office and you open that vault and you bring up the past. And this is what Hello has done. With Harry's wife's 4-day beachfront wedding with ex-husband Trevor, all the details. Inside, the Duchess of Sussex's first wedding in 2011. Yes, going back 11 years to find something to write about Harry's wife. This is a recent article. It was only published last week. But it delves back 11 fucking years in order to find something to write about, in order to assist with the prime aims. The article states as follows. The Duchess of Sussex's nuptials with Prince Harry was one of the most watched royal weddings of all time, with a combined audience of 11.5 million tuning in to see her become one of the first divorcees to marry into the British royal family. And of course, that's bringing up the past from 4 years ago. Royal fans have committed to memory her Givenchy wedding dress and show-stopping ceremony at Windsor Castle back in May 2018. But the details about her first wedding with Trevor Engelson have remained much more private. Do you remember the Princess of Wales-inspired strapless bridal gown she wore for her Jamaican nuptials with her ex-husband in 2011? Funnily enough, I fucking well don't. What an absolutely asinine question to ask. Do you remember the Princess of Wales-inspired strapless bridal gown she wore for her Jamaican nuptials with her ex-husband in 2011? The answer to that is a resounding no from anybody that's normal. Why? Because they didn't know who Harry's wife was in 2011. She hadn't come up on the radar, because the only reason she came up on the radar was as a consequence of being involved with old ginger bollocks. The article, if you can stomach it, continues. Here's everything we know about the former Suits actress's marriage with producer Trevor, which ended in 2013. Who is Harry's wife's ex-husband? Trevor Engelson is an American actor and producer. He was born in New York, but is based in Los Angeles. His most renowned film credits including Remember Me, starring Robert Pattinson. Wow. How did Harry's wife meet Trevor Engleson? The pair met in 2004 and dated for 6 years before getting engaged in 2010. Following their wedding, Harry's wife was spotted on the red carpet with her sparkling diamond engagement and wedding rings. The former featured a cushion-cut diamond in a grand cathedral setting and a thin platinum band with pave diamonds. Where was Harry's wife's first wedding? Harry's wife and Trevor got married in Jamaica. No, she did it her own volition, with a beachfront ceremony at the luxurious Jamaica Inn Resort in Ocho Rios. The event was reportedly a 4-day affair, with 107 family and friends in attendance. Are you not mentioning the fact that the wedding video was destroyed by Harry's wife afterwards, as reported on by Tom Bauer? No, how strange. When was Harry's wife's first wedding? Harry's wife and Trevor tied the knot on the 10th of September 2011, when Harry's wife was 30 and Trevor was 35. When did Harry's wife get divorced? Harry's wife and Trevor Engelson's marriage was dissolved in a no-fault divorce in 2013 after citing irreconcilable differences. Why did Harry's wife get divorced? It is believed that Harry's wife's role on Suits came between her and Trevor, as she was required to film in Toronto while Trevor worked in Los Angeles. The divorce was finalised in August 2013. According to an excerpt from Andrew Morton's biography of Harry's wife, a Hollywood princess, a wealthy entrepreneur friend claimed the marriage ended so abruptly that Harry's wife sent her wedding and engagement rings back to Trevor by registered post. Another confirmed that the decision to end the marriage was made by Harry's wife and that it had come totally out of the blue. Trevor went on to marry Tracy Kurland in 2019, while, and we never fucking knew this, the Duchess tied the knot with Prince Harry in 2018, and since welcomed son Archie Harrison and daughter Lilibet Diana. So there you have it. Such is Harry's wife's need to stay publicised. This PR puff piece can do no better than mention not one, but 2 of her marriages. Funnily, it doesn't mention the third that is rumoured. Bringing up the past from 2018, and if that wasn't bad enough, from 2011, telling us things that everybody knows already, but reporting them as if nobody ever knew that was the case. Not only does it take its readership to be absolute brain-dead, jelly-brained idiots, but it also demonstrates the sheer depths to which one plummets. Either Bridie Wilkins has got a huge sense of humour and thinks this is entirely hilarious, or if she thinks that this is a serious article, then really there is no hope for her, and she should hang her head in shame and go home and ask some serious questions of her existence. But for all of you that have managed to listen to this so far, you can see this is the barrel-scraping behaviour that Harry's wife engages in to ensure that you have to be reminded of her. Shameless? Absolutely. Is she embarrassed of this behaviour? Not a jot. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.